Wait. Um.
You said there's a girl on the phone and what? Don't stress about it, Jared. Just say what you're feeling. Just tell me.
Yeah, and it's basically we don't know who's on the phone, but I mean, basically she's basically through the conversation. I can't get um get the words to say that to fill in the fucking dialogue
But basically through the conversation on the phone, we realize what?
she's basically gets convinced convinced to do that.
Convinced
To go through with this breakup
with whoever she's on the phone with.
No, who's ever with her man.
With her man. When she's on the phone in the scene, we see her. Is it just her on the phone?
Yeah.
Is she? Do we hear the voice of the man?
The other
person on the phone, or just her voice?
Just her voice.
Okay, so just through her voice and what she's saying and her reaction to that person, we realize that she's going through a breakup.
She's been convinced to break up with this person.
Okay, and what's that girl's name?
Katie.
That's the character's name is Katie.
Yeah.
How old is Katie?
Mid-20s.
Mid-20s. What's her character like? What's she's like? What's like? Is she funny? Is she sad? Is she nice? Is she mean? What's her character?
She's an enthusiastic. She has an. Oh, I mean, she's. I had a one paper. I mean.
Hold on. You're telling me about Katie. I'm gonna pull up the email, but tell me about Katie. You said how old is she? You're telling me what's her character like? What is she? Is she funny? Is she mean? Is she sad? Is she a nice girl? Like, tell me about her personality.
I think she's conflicted.
What is she conflicted about?
Well, it won't be revealed until the end. Is that she loves this her fiance, but she's starting to fall in love with another woman.
She's starting to fall in love with another woman?
Yeah.
So when she's on the phone getting broken up with...
Or maybe it's maybe developed. But.
So does she fall in love with the other woman? Is she already... okay, let me answer this. This other woman, what's the other woman's name?
Tanya.
Does she know Tanya at the time that she's on the phone?
Yeah.
Okay, and on the top, but she's on the phone with who?
She's on the phone with Tanya.
Tanya's breaking up with her.
No, Tanya's on the phone with Katie, but they're not breaking up. She's convinced. She's basically trying to originally tell me I can't break up with JaBen, but she basically convinces her not to. Please do. I mean, it's sort of like to face herself.
To face herself?
Yeah, or.
No, that makes sense. I was just asking you.
That to face the truth that she loves Tanya more than she loves Jay.
So Katie's on the phone with Tanya at the beginning of the film. We don't hear Tanya's voice, but we know Katie is being convinced to break up with someone. That's all we know.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense, actually. That makes complete and utter sense. Okay, so do we know how many scenes are in the film? Like, you've already broken it down?
There are actually 3 scenes, but there's actually takes place in there's one scene that takes place actually in 2 rooms.
Okay.
So
let me ask you this. This is part of the Shipman's script?
Yeah.
These are characters from Shipman's script?
Yeah.
Okay. So, what you're trying to do is what? Work out the dialogue for these scenes, right? Okay, so it's 4 pages. And then this first scene, you got initially afraid, is persuaded to break up with fiance. Okay, so what is she hearing? Because you said we only hear her voice, right? Not the person's voice on the other side of the phone.
Is that you got Adobe Acrobat or Adobe Reader?
You know, I really have no idea.
That is Acrobat. You can actually make comments on that.
You know how to do that?
Yeah.
All right. So you want me to tell you? You tell me what the character's saying, and I'll type it. So you want to do that?
All right.
And we'll do. This is what we're gonna do, Jeremy, because it's gonna get late. We're gonna go through one time, try to get a good idea of what you think everybody's saying, then sleep on it. You'll call me tomorrow, and we'll do it again. We can work on it on the phone. You email it to me, and we'll flesh out the dialogue a little more.
Okay.
All right. We'll just figure out whatever your process needs to be. We'll make it work.
Yeah.
And everybody else, you know, they'll fit into that. That's what has to happen on this set anyway. So, okay, here we go. KT, you have here, is initially afraid and is persuaded to break up with her fiance. And what's this over here? Her motivation?
It's an acting beat.
Yeah, so this beat is about her being validated?
Well, that's what we tried to figure out. I mean, it was originally like, we had trouble to affirm, like, I mean, when I did like back out, like originally, like the dialogue said back out to vent to reply, then to concede. Basically, that's what the.
How did you come about to pick these? These were
actually that's one of the other. That's my partner.
Who's your partner?
Well, my other. Her name was Christina Pamies.
Is she still your partner?
Sure, but we're all part of a production team in our class.
Do you take turns shooting each other's films or something like that?
Yeah.
So has she already written the script and directed her film?
No.
Is she going to?
Yeah.
All right. So this is your film.
Yeah.
You put what you want to put here. You know, she.
Well, I wanted help trying to find the right vocabulary for that.
I totally understand, and it's good that she's helping you, but you have to figure out how you wanted to get this shit done. So, you know what I mean? It's like your story.
Yeah.
Still. So you told me Katie's on the phone and she's hearing something. So let's just skip this beat stuff for a second, all right? Katie is on the phone. She's listening to Tanya tell her that she needs to break up with someone. What are we hearing Katie say?
Alright, I don't know if I can do this.
Of course you can do this, Jeremy. Of course you can do this. I read the other stuff you've written, Jeremy, so I know you can write.
Maybe it's the fact that I'm being. What my problem is that I'm sort of maybe limited to what I want to write. Or
who's limiting you?
The beats and the professor.
Right, so throw all that shit out. Don't. All right, right now we're not worried about that stuff. All right. What is Katie saying? You got to tell, because I can't get this.
All right.
Comment thing right. Are you gonna write it down? Tell me. Yeah, write it down. What is Katie saying?
All right.
What is Katie? You need paper? I'll get you some paper. Don't run on the post-it notes.
Thank you, JaBen.
No problem. I'm going to rip the pages out when we're done, though, because this is my notebook. This is my Adult Swim notebook. Alright, so
I don't know if I can do this.
Of course you can do it, Jeremy, and it's only got to be like a couple of lines. Cause
No, I was talking. That's the line I was saying.
oh, that's what you're saying. I don't know if I can do this. Okay, cool.
That's what's yeah.
I'm sorry. Shit, I'm sorry.
Of course you're gonna do this. I don't want to say I love Jay, but I love him. But and then Kanye basically counteracts and basically tells her that you love me more, and I'm gonna try to say, I know. Um, um, and yes.
Tell me what you have so far.
Alright. I don't know if I can do this.
This is hold on, I'm sorry. Okay, here we go. Uh-huh. I don't know if I can do this.
I love him.
I love him.
I know. That's enough. That's another line. I know.
I know. So wait, remember you told me before, is I know Katie's line or Tanya's line?
That's Katie's line.
Okay. So I know.
Alright, and yeah.
Is that one of the lines?
No, that's not one of the lines. Sorry, hold on for a second. Yeah. It's wrong to live a lie. To live a lie. And basically, I'll do it.
Okay.
When he gets, when he arrives at the apartment today. When he arrives at the apartment.
When he
arrives at the apartment. Now for the break the break of speech.
Okay.
Alright. We've been Sorry.
That's fine.
Alright, Jay. We've been. I love you all very much. And you're a great person. But I mean, I'm sorry. Just writing something that's like 15 seconds.
Jeremy, that was perfect. What are you talking about? All right.
I just
That's a good. That sounds good for someone who's trying to figure out a speech. All right, Jay. We've been. I love you very much, and you're a great person, but.
All right.
That sounds good, Jeremy.
Yeah. We.
I'm not bullshitting you. That sounds good. That sounds like someone who's trying to I mean, it's probably think about it's okay. What's the beat? What's?
She's trying to steal herself. Like
she's trying to
mentally toughen herself.
She's trying to mentally toughen herself. That's perfect. Okay.
That's why I meant the valid because it like. I think that we wanted when in terms of beats they say it like in one word and some of the beats we're thinking about is like says it in more words. Like there's more words to define that beat. Like multiple words.
Right. Okay, so that makes sense. Validate for self. Okay, I get you.
I mean, I don't know what Jay is. I mean, let's just say he's a lawyer.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you've been...
Wait, are we going to the part where she continues it on the couch?
Yeah.
Okay. Hold on a second.
I mean, we've known each other for like... since college.
Mm-hmm.
We share many of the same thoughts and ideals. And cut to the next. No, and because we're going to cut to the Richard speech continued.
Yes, you want me to leave the and dumb in there?
Yeah.
Okay, and Katie pacing in the kitchen, living room, that one?
Yeah.
Okay.
What would I want to be saying when I do the thing while I'm pacing? That I mean, we both want to have children, and I'm sure you'll be would make a great father. but there are cut to
the one, which one? Brushing your hair?
yeah.
Okay. Uh-huh. All right.
Alright. But there are differences in us that I have thought that is affecting our relationship.
But there are differences in us that is affecting us. Okay. Uh-huh. But there are differences in us that is affecting our relationship. Okay.
We tried solving those differences. Sadly, I believe that they can no longer be resolved. So I feel that I have to say that I must call off the wedding. And I'm sorry that it would be resolved. That it had to end like that, or not end like this, but that such a wonderful relationship has to end.
Do you want me to put what you said, or do you want to put, and I'm sorry that such a wonderful relationship has to end, or I'm sorry that, or do you want me to put, I'm sorry that it has to end like this, not end like this, but that such a wonderful relationship?
Yeah, maybe the other latter.
Okay. So I'm sorry that it had to end like this, not end like this, but such a Okay.
And can you cut paste that to the final cut?
You want me to paste this to the original script, you mean?
No, paste it to that breakup speech continued right below the final cut to.
Oh, put this final line?
Yeah.
So wait, cut this here and put it where?
No,
You want to move this line to somewhere?
Yeah, breakup speech continued.
All right, so hold on, I'm gonna cut it from there, and hold on. And put it there.
Yeah.
So she's standing now. She's standing in the yard.
Yeah.
Across from the door. Okay. Jay opens the door. He then puts down his briefcase and his jacket. Katie looks at him from across the corridor. She has a worried look on her face. Katie continued. She needs to talk to him.
The continued. Don't put that. I need to talk. I need to talk to you about something. That's what.
That's what you want to say?
Yeah.
Not she needs to talk to him, but I want to talk to you. To Jay.
And Jay, me too.
Jay says, me too.
May we sit down on the couch?
Say it again.
Can we sit down on the couch? Yeah, and they both walked up.
Okay.
Alright. Basically, it's a repeat of for how it
started out before.
Yeah.
Do you want to cut and paste that now, or you want to do it later?
Do it later.
Okay, so I'm gonna put repeat of dialogue above unbroken or something. Okay. Repeat of dialogue above as whole break up speech. Okay. The speech have is speech E. It's EECH, right?
Yeah.
CH. All right. Jay shakes his head. What does Jay say?
I can't marry you. I can't marry you.
Is it like abrupt, like exclamation point?
Yeah.
Like that? Okay. Jay says, I can't marry you. Okay.
Wait. Yeah. I want to say I beg your pardon, but I think that might be a bit too
formal.
Oh, I don't know what you would want to say it. I mean,
think about her personality. How would you say it?
Excuse me? I don't want to marry you. The wedding is off. I don't want to marry you.
The wedding is off, I don't want to marry you? Or I don't want to marry you, the wedding is off, I don't want to marry you?
The wedding is off. I don't want to marry you. What do you mean you don't want to marry me?
You alright? You tired? What time you gotta go?
No, it's not.
What's wrong?
You actually got the entire thing in a board. You're like
Yeah.
genius, or no, maybe a better planner.
I'm trying to learn to be a better planner. That's why I put the board up there. But yeah, I mean that's what I mean. You just figure out your process, and then you'll figure out how to tell her.
Yeah.
So, come on, Jared, let's finish this. I'm tired.
Alright. So,
What do you mean you don't want to marry me?
to be put it to you. To put it to you simply, I've put it to you. I've fallen in love with another woman.
Mm-hmm.
She gets up, storms out. She doesn't say a word. She basically doesn't say a word to him at all.
Mm-hmm.
And Jay basically makes excuses like, I mean, I couldn't help it. And we've been distant, and you haven't given me the attention that I deserve. And why should I believe that you're not sleeping with other men? You're just a spoiled little brat. Then basically, there's no dialogue from Katie at all.
Okay.
How are you feeling? That's the dialogue.
From who?
Tanya. Not all right. Um, and for the dialogue for Katie, how, um, Jay was a great guy.
Mm-hmm.
Strong, tough, physically and mentally. I mean, what's more can a woman want? And I just, and it's, and it, and it wasn't enough. I never, when I graduated college, I wanted to be married, and have good husband, kids, have a family, and I don't know if that. I mean, what's happening lately? Been happening. I don't know if it's can be possible. Yeah, it can be possible. Gay marriage is allowed in DC. I mean,
Wait, hold on a second.
I mean, this. That is, I mean, this is like everything.
You said, wait, hold on. You said what marriage?
Gay marriage is legal in DC.
Okay, so I don't know if what's that's possible.
I don't think that's right to say.
Hold on, and I don't know if that's possible. And then you said, I mean, gay marriage is legal in DC.
Oh no, that's just out of comment. That's a comment I present.
Oh, that's your mate. Okay. So she says, hold on. She says, I wanted to be married and have a good husband and family, and I don't even know, and I don't know if
what's been happening
with what has been happening lately, if that's possible. Okay.
Maybe I should just say and what's happened lately. Just
no. It makes sense. I just left out a part of what you said. It sounds dialogue sounds conversational. So the way you put it made sense. I just was trying to make sure I got it down correctly.
Well, when I told you on the phone.
This is still Katie?
No, it's Tanya.
Okay. Excuse me.
You.
Hold on. When I told you on the phone.
Is that the truth of the matter is that.
Hold on. When I told you on the phone, what?
That if your love for Jay was not enough, then you should break up with him.
When I told you on the phone, if your love for Jay was not enough, you should break up with him?
Yeah. And that what you did was the right thing. I know, and says, well, now you're free. She smiles.
And I don't know what you did was the right thing, but now you're free?
No, I mean, look, this is all dialogue. You're not free. Sorry.
Okay, so this stops here. I didn't realize this started. Right?
Yeah.
And what you did was the right thing. I know. Well, now you're free. Oh, so, okay. You wrote that?
Yeah.
Okay, now.
Yeah. she laughs and
Katie laughs.
yeah, starts laughing. I'm free. And basically, then that's where Tanya gives that seduction move, and Katie embraces that. I'm not sure what that. I mean, that's when the hand rubbing Katie's thigh. I mean, like, I'm not sure if I even still want to do that.
If you don't like that, take it out. Edit it. Take it out.
Yeah. Actually, I have her hand up to her face.
All right, let's change it. Tanya's hand is
touching Katie's cheek. And basically, she asks questions, but she's not really being serious about it.
Joking.
Not that serious.
So, is it jokingly or is it?
Yeah. By the way, why did you keep the engagement ring? Maybe I was possibly saving it. Maybe I was gonna save it for someday. For someone. Maybe I was gonna save it for a moment someday. Save it first.
I like that. It's probably save it for a moment.
Yeah.
Someday.
Like, and she jokes like proposing to me. And she says, maybe.
Perfect, Jared. Perfect. See? We wrote it. I told you it was easy. So listen, I'm going to email you this, and then tomorrow we'll work on it some more.
Yeah, actually, I'll be working from 1:30 to 6:30. It's my job.
You get off at 6:30?
Yeah.
We'll talk about it tomorrow again tonight. We don't have to meet, but we can email. But we'll meet again before Friday.
All right.
But listen, what I need from you is to make sure you have those other actors, because if not, I can call people I know, but I need to know.
Okay.
But I need to know that tomorrow.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna email the two actresses. I get their emails tonight.
Okay. I'm going to send this to you now.
All right. All right. Thanks, JaBen.
No problem. Hold on. Let me make sure I get this email out to you first before you go anywhere. Where'd you park?
13th Street.
Like far?
No, not that far.
All right, cool. So look, it's all there.
All right. Thanks.
What's the name of the script?
The Decision.
The Decision. New draft. So, help me out, Jeremy. It's too late. I can't spell.
Decision. Wait, hold up. Decision. Yeah. Perfect.
Perfect. Thanks. New draft. And listen. Well, I'll talk to you about that later. But I recorded everything for you.
All right. Thanks.
So